Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's have some fun today. So, a couple of things. I think that's the first thing I always say. So, a couple of things. Can you imagine one day when you like join and I'm like, oh, hey, I got nothing. I just can't imagine that ever happening. Like, there's always a couple of things. In fact, one of our rhinos was emailing me, I think it was 2 days ago, and he goes, Ant, you move so fast. I don't even know what's going on anymore. It's very impressive. Um, and that's two things, right? Like we don't ever want to have such poor communication that uh, those that are part of Rhino don't know what's going on. But at the same time, we do like being appreciated for moving very quickly, right? So we do need to bridge those two things because everyone needs to know what's going on. Because that's not good for anyone, especially not Rhino. If the people that are involved in Rhino don't know what's going on, because then there's really not that bond, right? So we will work on that. Okay, so let's see what's going on today. Um, First, we'll go through the numbers. So the ledger I did not update yet today. Do we get a personal link to? Yeah, I believe you have it. I'll double check, and if not, I'll toggle it on. But yeah, you could promote any platform you like. In fact, I'll just make them all have the affiliate code so that you can go ahead and pick which one ever you choose. I'll do that right after the call. Um, so I didn't do the ledger yet today, but I can tell you it's going to be good. I mean, I did see a whole bunch of new members come in. I looked in the culture and didn't find it. Okay, I'll get on that right after this call. We did have a bunch of new members come in, so the membership number will be higher. Today, Rhino Bucks is now over 97,000, the highest liquidity pool we've ever had. And we're closely closing in on 100,000. And that's going to be super cool because that's like one of those big milestones. 100,000 in the world of investment and asset pricing isn't a lot, right? Like I'm not saying, oh my God, we made it. But it is a milestone that you have to achieve before you get to 200,000, right? You have to get to 100 before you get to a million. And those that get to, good morning, Brian, good morning, Deborah, those that get to a million, well, obviously they get to 100,000, right? Like that goes without saying. But those that get to 100,000, hey, Terry, good morning. I emailed you back. I hope you saw. Those that get to 100,000 are far more likely to get to a million. So, for instance, if you if you were taking a look at uh, at, at, at an asset, and the asset's at 25,000, and someone said, "Oh, Freddie, he's doing really well, thanks. His throat's sore, but he's on the road to recovery." If you looked at an asset and it was 25,000, and the person said, "Do you believe we'll get to a million?" I don't really know. 25,000 is impressive, I guess, but I feel a lot of people have enough of an ecosystem around them, or at least enough of uh, enough of resources that anyone can get to 25,000. Like getting to 25,000 is not that impressive. Well, if someone's at 50,000, okay, more impressive because again, it's not that, okay, well, duh, and as the number goes higher, it's more impressive. No, it's that as the number goes higher, it requires outsiders to participate. What I mean by that is everyone has a core of individuals that would participate in something they said. So is it easy to get to 10,000, 20,000, 25,000? Yeah, because at an adult age, everyone has a core that they could probably, hey, listen, this is going really well. Hey, come on, give it a shot, bop, 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 bop. But to get to 50, to get to 75, most people don't have that much of a core. Like that's a really, really large number for just a core of friends and family. So to get to those numbers, you must be doing something well enough that you're bringing in outsiders. When you get to 100, that is a number that's really reminiscent of, okay, you did it with outsiders and you have some type of proof of concepts because to get to 100, not only did you have to bring outsiders in, but they had to be pleased. They had to have a good experience because they had to have stayed in or they had to have brought in more outsiders. So when processed in that fashion, which we are very cognizant of, 100 is not only a big milestone, but it's a very telling milestone. It means a lot going forward. So we're 3,000 away from that, and I think that's really cool. I don't think we're going to do anything for that today, but who knows? Maybe we have like a Rhino. I don't know. I'm always Always looking to do something with Rhino. That's fun. I'm going to show you, I worked all day yesterday on the Twitter prompts. I spent, I don't know, like 7, 8 hours doing it. It was funny because my wife was coming home with my son from the hospital, and Valet lost the keys. So mind you, my son just got his tonsils removed. Now imagine that child just having his tonsils removed less than 24 hours prior, now sitting in a lobby for 2 hours, being told not to move. Well, the child's obviously going to start crying. As the child starts crying, guess what happens? The tonsils that came out and a sore throat, it just exacerbates everything. So my wife was like, hey, listen, I don't know what you can do, but this is the situation we're in. So I was speaking to the AI so much that it was really in a zone. I was like, all right, family is family. So I was on the phone with security and all the rest. But the point being, I'm going to spend a little bit more time on it today in preparation for our presentation Saturday. But I think it's in a good place. I would like to show it to you, and I will once I just kind of go through the mental beep, beep, beep. Rhino Bot is in a very good place. I was able to actually collab with our team yesterday and identify what the solution was. So as I shared with you yesterday, we identified what the challenge was, and that's fine. But then you have to go ahead and identify the solution, which I did. So I have full faith and confidence that I have a 3 o'clock call with that team today, that will be at least to the point that I could play with it today, and at least to the point that tomorrow I could share it with you. I think that'll be really cool. So that's in a good place. Whisper, like I said, is already completed. Our Rhino Street team is looking to our next project, which one of our rhinos is collabing on. A lot of us have shared that we would like events to be searchable. So if you're in a locality, well, you're always in a locality, right? And instead of searching local businesses, you want to search events. So you just type in events, and then a whole page comes up with all of the events that are still to come, and the map will show where they're located. That's going to be pretty cool. It's really, really cool. So that's our next Rhino Street project, and that's in exploration mode at the moment because our Rhino that's collabing with our team just sent the first email back explaining it. So that's pretty cool. Oh, so I spent more time on the affiliate Rhino bot yesterday, and I gotta tell you, it's actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Um, when I was working with Microsoft yesterday, they kind of walked me through the process, and they would require the individual that's opting in to have their own chat GPT, which is fine. It's a free offering for chat 3.5, in which case we would go ahead and copy and paste the prompt that we already created into your chat GPT. In that prompt, we'd have to swap out our lander links for your affiliate links, in which case like ducks for this to go ahead and go back to this person now buys the prompt so that upon the sale the bot knows where to send the person, and it would send it directly to your link, which is totally cool. So that's actually a lot easier than I thought. So what I want to do is get Rhino bots completed, but I think we'll have affiliate bot literally less than 2 weeks right after it. And my wife yesterday was like, Aunt, you keep saying, oh, you can put the bot anywhere, but what does that mean? Like, where do you put a bot? Like, you bring it to the laundry room? Like, where do you put it? And I said, no, fair question. It is very easy to say you just put the bot anywhere. So we will have to spend time to actually identify all the different places one could put the bot. So you'll have those that are experienced in internet marketing that are like, hey, just give me a lander page and with a bot on it, and I'll do my own emailing and get the people to that page. Then there's other people that have their own businesses, and they're like, okay, well, I'll just put that bot on my business page. People come to it anyway. Then there's others that are really new to the internet marketing atmosphere, and they're like, well, where would I put this thing? Like, that sounds great, but what would I do with it? My point is we need to have answers for all three levels, and it's our job to do so, right? Because if we're going to spend all the time to build the bot, it would make no sense to go ahead and hand you something that we were not certain that you'd be able to succeed with, right? So if I go ahead and give you a Ferrari, but you don't know how to drive a car, what's the point? It doesn't matter how much time I spent building a Ferrari, you don't know how to drive it. So I need to make sure that we put together a tutorial that teaches you how to drive the Ferrari. And upon driving the Ferrari, then go ahead and do 200 miles per hour and outrun cops. Like, have fun. But that's part of the job that we need to provide for you. So please don't be intimidated. I will have that done for you. On top of that, what the next project would be after that, like I was sharing yesterday, talking about the different bots we want to make, I just think we're going to have a department Rhino bot because I want to go ahead and put together like 100 question form where the individual says, all right, I want a relationship bot, or I want a therapist bot, or I want an accountant bot, or I want a doctor, but whatever bot you want. Then I want to go ahead and give you choices of the specifications and modifications you want for it. Upon completing all that, I'm just going to make it and give it to you. And of course, in Rhino fashion, $1 a week or $5 a week, whatever the case may be, because it all goes to Rhino bucks. But as silly as it sounds, the work that we're doing over here, it's almost like would it be really difficult for you to become, I don't know, would it be really difficult for you to learn French? Yes. But what if you were living in France? That's kind of what we're doing here. Yeah, would it be difficult to make these bots? Yes. But we're already making them. Therefore, to take the next step to just say, okay, well, we're already in France. I learned French just by being here. That's kind of what this bot is. So we can make that. And I really, really want to. So that's that. Also, we might have a new Rhino business where we teach you how to do kids' books and regular books using the AI, doing the pictures, publishing it on Kindle Direct Publishing, which is a free Amazon service, putting it up, just stuff like that. And that's really in the back of my head. I just think that there's so much stuff someone could do that if you just knew how to do it, like why wouldn't you? So I'm thinking about it. So that's kind of where our head is at the moment. That's all the updates, I believe. So let's go ahead and just show you the Twitter thing, right? So I'm going to have it perfected by Saturday, in which case I'm not only going to demonstrate it, but I'm also going to give the prompt away for free to everyone. Well, not for free, but to our members. I think I'm going to sneeze. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I will. I don't know. That's for now. So I'm going to do a share screen. So, and what you said, trending or uh, being interacted with or engaged with a lot. So we'll press explore here. SpaceX is up there, Tesla. Let's go to the trending section. So happy 420. So let's go happy 420. A lot of people are here. Right? And my Wi-Fi is not very good today. So I have to bear with my computer. You're in. Yeah, I know. Come on. Guys, there's obviously someone posting a video 1,000 times just to be obnoxious. Can someone give me something to work? All right, so let's see. Fully Starship exploded in Elon's direction is priceless. No such thing as failure, only the neck fighting. This is what we're going to do. I copy this entire tweet. All right, let's see. So I want to reply to that. So let's do, and I want it to be extreme. I want it to like catch attention. So style extreme reply tweet submit. Extreme reply. Starship goes boom, and Elon's like, bring it on. SpaceX is out here playing cosmic whack-a-mole, learning and bouncing back. Explode learning. I'm take this. And I think wrong. I search and I'll check. Oh, here, I'm sorry. Let's do that one more time. All right, hide flooded menu. Can I have my tweet, please? All right. So there we go. It got sent, and so once it's sent, we'll move on to the next one because there's no sense in writing something that doesn't get sent. So let's find another trending topic. All right, let's see. I don't want to do anything with Epstein. Avicii. He's like my favorite. He passed away at 22. He's like one of the best DJs ever. All right, so let's follow this guy. Oh wow, he passed ago. So let's go ahead and copy this here. Let's make an original tweet, right? So original extreme, let's catch attention. Tweet plus in favor. So I have it coded that I'm going to give you the tweet and I want you to create something that is either in favor with the content or not in favor. So I have to write in favor. Submit. Original extreme. Avicii, the eternal beat that keeps our hearts dancing. 5 years gone, but his legacy lives on, echoing through the world of dance music. Let's celebrate the legend who changed the game forever. That's amazing. Like, that's so super. Point being, there's a lot of coding that goes into these prompts. It's not just by chance that all the content is there for us to put Saturday, and I'm going to give the prompt to everyone so everyone has it. You'll be able to modify it. I'll show you how to. You can modify it for Twitter or TikTok or Facebook, whatever you want to do. You could change the styles. I'll show you how to do it because I'll have it templated out for you. But we are still working with it. And the point being, if I could go ahead and do 20, 30 of those a day and actually direct them to people rather than um, at an event or at a category, which I'm going to start doing today, that's going to be a good thing. So let me run. I'll leave it there because this internet, I obviously have to change Wi-Fi's and it's frustrating me. And you can see my face changing as it takes longer and longer. But let me go. Everything is great. Everything's going in the right direction. And tomorrow we'll have even more updates for you. And I hope to be able to show you Rhino bot tomorrow. So love everyone, and I'll see you later. Bye.